What's up, everyone? Welcome back to King's Advisors, and today we're going to be talking about the green trailer for House of Dragon Season 2. Now, I've got it pulled up here, but real quick, everyone, I want to thank you all for watching the first video on the Blacks trailer. Obviously, I'm still on the black side, but this green trailer is really interesting, and there's a lot of cool stuff in it. So let's break it down, and hopefully I break it down a little bit better than I did the black one. So let's go. I do have to say, I do love that both trailers started with their side's version of the Targaryen symbol. I like this green one. It's really cool. And honestly, I'd love to have like dueling ones, like a blacks one and a green one, LED lit up or whatever, but like this. I'd love to have that on my wall. That would be so cool. Okay, let's look here. They just know how to do it, don't they?
Ago, my lord husband was alive, and the realm was at peace.
So, I was talking to someone about this scene. Let me get back to it real quick.
The realm was at peace.
So, let's look at this real quick. So, she's sitting here. I am pretty sure this person is Clubfoot. I think that's the foot fetish dude. And you can just kind of tell that she just kind of has this life drained out of her. Like the greens are duller. Everything just kind of looks like she's worn out. And I think she's starting to understand that she's made a mistake. And I believe this is after something bad happens. Again, I'm not going to tell you what the bad thing is. Plenty of y'all know what it is, whether you've watched it on the Sundowners Club, Nerdrotic, Ryan Kennel, read the book, went through the wiki, read Twitter, any of that stuff. Plenty of y'all know what it is. But we definitely don't want to spoil it for anyone that doesn't know what it is, because when they see that, it's going to be crazy. And this is the other thing. So, right here, we see fucking Kristen Cole behind her. Kristen Cole, all with Alicent right here. And I fucking hate Kristen Cole. But I'll get into Kristen Cole in a second. So here we are. This scene, this is a weird scene for me. So let me back it up just a couple seconds and press play. I want you to watch Otto Hightower. I feel like he is concerned. Now, I think this might be end of episode 2. I think this is after something happens to the Greens. But Otto looks like he's concerned about Aegon. And I know the story relatively well. There's a lot that I've kind of forgotten, because when I first read the book, I read it basically when it came out, I think 5 years ago. So there is quite a bit that I've forgotten. But I don't remember Otto betraying Aegon. So this is going to be, I think this is going to be interesting. I think it's going to form a very weird dynamic. It wouldn't surprise me if it kind of does like an opposite Tywin Joffrey thing, where Tywin was this big guy that basically was able to tell off Aegon. I think Otto is going to be a little scared of Aegon. It just kind of looks like that.
Succeed him.
That's the lie. It's not true. I love this. So we've got the Scorpions defending King's Landing from the other dragons. We know that the Greens have 3. They're big dragons, but they only have 3. The Blacks have, I think it's 9 to their, like, that can be ridden, and then they should have the other 3 that can't be ridden. And then this is the twin.
They wish now not for the good of the realm, but for the satisfaction of vengeance.
Not against the king.
Now, these couple seconds, this person that's clearly offering money to get in somewhere. So this person right here looks, I feel like we see this little bit of yellow right here. So to me, that tells me he's either a gold cloak and they're trying to get into King's Landing. This could be someone from the Blacks trying to sneak into King's Landing. But if it's not a gold cloak, it could be someone trying to get in Harrenhal, which is interesting because I say it could be because if I'm not mistaken, I could be, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Strongs are still in charge of Harrenhal. There aren't any Strongs left except for Clubfoot, but if he's the Lord of Harrenhal, he'd have his people there, or he'd have some people there, and Harrenhal is the site of a battle. So it's going to be interesting to see. Let's keep going.
Plot against the king, and I will pay it back 100 times over.
And that's I did argue with a lot of people about this. We're going to listen to this real quick. So we see Aegon here talking, so we know Aegon's talking in this scene. But listen to the words a couple seconds after this scene.
Time's over.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
So I've been having a lot of discussions about that. I'm as fearsome as any of them line. And I think that he's talking to, I think this is Clubfoot right here too. That, that kind of weird hair that he's got. I think Lars wants to become a more important person. And I think he's trying to get closer to the king to become the hand. I think he's tired of advising Alicent. He wants to be the hand of the king now. And so I think this is going to be a power play. And I think Aegon's either going to accept him or something's going to happen to Clubfoot. And I think it could be violent, which would be actually kind of fun to watch because Lars is fucking weird. Okay, let's keep going.
You have no idea the sacrifices that were made to put you on that throne.
There's Harrenhal, and there's Daemon looking like a peasant. Kind of looks like the guy that tried to sneak into wherever he is. I think this is him trying to see if he's got loyalties in the Gold Cloak still.
My uncle is a challenge I welcome. If he dares face me.
Dude, so this is the thing that annoys me about this. You just bitched out. Let's rewind to, episode 8 when they have the whole my strong cousins toast. And he bitched out when Daemon walks up, looks him in the eyes like, do it. I dare you. And now he's acting like Daemon's too afraid to mess with him. Man. Let's see. Funeral scene. So somebody dies. I kind of thought that this might be the funeral for Jace. Luke. But I think it's a different funeral. And those of you who know, it's gonna be fun to watch.
Bring forth peace. But you must accept the path to victory now.
Kristen Cole. And that's the big scene. That's the big scene.
Good. To war then.
He is gonna be fucking crazy, guys. And here's so this is the
All my
fight.
life, I've endeavoured to serve both my house and the realm, and somehow none of it matters.
Hang on. Shoot, I really don't have any idea what this could be. This almost looks Essos-like, maybe Dornish-like. But to my recollection, the Dornish don't have anything to do with the Dance of the Dragons. But again, there's a lot of that stuff that I've forgotten about. And so I am very interested in what this could be.
And somehow none of it matters.
Alicent.
Hold to your courage for the one true King Aegon!
And I think this is Silverwing. I think this is going to be Ulf the White's Ulf the White's dragon. Ooh. I just love that. I love the fire. I love the green logo. Is there anything left in the note? It's not. So this was actually a shorter trailer than the Blacks one. So I think it does a lot. Now, Kristen Cole fucking bugs me because he should have been put to death after he beat Laenor's conciliary to death. he should have been absolutely put to death. The fact that Alicent was able to like intervene, I think, is BS. And then, of course, the thing that bugs me is he's a member of the King's Guard. He's not. There's no Queen's Guard. There isn't. Let's break off one member of the King's Guard to watch over the Queen. The King's Guard is to protect the King. And all of a sudden, it's kind of like, it's kind of an issue that I have in Game of Thrones as well. When the Dead Mountain, the Zombie Mountain, joins the King's Guard, it's still the King's Guard he's a member of, yet he's always with the Queen. And it just kind of annoys me that the King's Guard would not be completely for the King. But that's just a small little literary thing. I kind of get that it helps move the plot forward and it allows for different things in the plot. So I can get over it. But it does seem a little silly to me. But I'm curious, guys. I asked you in the last video, but I want to know again. Now that you've seen these, now that you've heard me talk about them ad nauseum, what do you think? Are you still pro-black? Are you still pro-green? Do you think both sides are just wrong? And which trailer was better? Personally, I still like the black trailer more, but I do think this one might have lend itself to showing more. Like I think there's more stuff that someone that really knows the story, and there's a bunch of people that know the story better than I do. I think there's a lot of things that you can pick out more in this trailer than in the Blacks trailer. But yeah, I'm happy everyone enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below your reaction and follow us on Twitter, KingsAdvisors_.